Miniature. The wooden doll and the world that calls itself real. A miniature is a replica. It is a likeness of something else, but reduced, smaller, a stand-in for the real. This entire world is a miniature. It is a scaled-down copy of heaven, pretending to be life-sized. It has mothers, jobs, rules, doctors, diagnoses, and standards. But none of it is whole. It is painted, fragile, breakable. It is not reality. Into this miniature walks Charley Parkes. Season 4, Episode 8 of The Twilight Zone tells his story. Charley does not come to the museum for culture. He comes for oxygen. In the echoing halls, the noise of the world stops pressing long enough for him to breathe. And in one glass case he finds his sanctuary, a dollhouse. Inside, a woman carved from wood. Her name is Alice. She is a wooden doll. And yet to Charley she is alive. He sees her move. He sees her innocence. He sees her loneliness under the cruelty of the man who visits her. This is what the world calls madness. But what is more absurd? To speak to a wooden doll, or to believe you have separated from God? The guard watches him day after day. "Am I breaking any laws?" Charley asks. "No," the guard replies. And in that simple reply, innocence is affirmed. He is hurting no one. He has found peace. But the world cannot leave innocence alone. His boss fires him for not fitting in. His sister follows him and calls him sick. His mother worries and demands he be normal. And the doctor calls his vision hallucination. Normal, the doctor explains, is just the behavior of the majority. But the majority believes in guilt, sickness, and loss. The doctor insists Charley is unable to cope with the world. But Charley is not unable. He chooses not to conform to illusions. They call it breakdown. It is really refusal. The doctor says he created another world. But isn't that what everyone has done? Charley's supposed delusion is only a mirror of the world's greater delusion. The mother asks, "Is he normal?" The doctor replies, "That is not a word we try to use. It is meaningless." And he is right without realizing how right he is. Normal is a shifting target, nothing more than conformity to whatever the crowd is doing. During one season, normal is one thing. During another, it is something else. It is never truth. A Course in Miracles teaches that health is not the body's condition, but the mind's purpose. Health is the result of seeing a brother with no blood on his hands and no guilt in his heart. By this measure, who is healthy? Charley, who chooses peace, or the world that demands conformity? The Course also teaches that health is simply the mind's choice to relinquish attempts to use the body lovelessly. Charley refuses to use his mind for attack. He chooses innocence. They call that sickness. But is it not sickness to demand that everyone match a miniature standard of behavior? Charley's mother contradicts herself. She says she wants him gone, then pulls him back with guilt. His sister insists she loves him, then tells him to get a girlfriend so he can be fixed. Everyone projects onto him what they cannot face in themselves. And they call this love. But their love is conditional. It is a cage. Like the bird in the parable that pretended to die so the woman would open the door, Charley pretends to be well so they will let him out. And when they release him, he flies. He goes back to Alice. He tells her he loves her. And then he is gone. The family searches the museum. The doctor searches. The mother calls his name like he is a lost child or a dog. But the guard sees. Charley is inside the dollhouse now, side by side with Alice. No longer alone. Smiling, free, at peace. The guard says nothing. He knows no one will believe him. Because seeing is not always believing, especially in that odd corner of the Twilight Zone. They never found Charley Parkes because the guard didn't tell them what he saw in the case. He knew what they'd say, and he knew they'd be right too. Because seeing is not always believing, especially if what you see happens to be an odd corner of the Twilight Zone.